Hello students, in the previous video we had seen chapter 3 of class 5 NCERT. The chapter name is From Tasting to Digesting. In that video we had seen different tastes of different kind of food. Then the different tastes were on our tongue and how the food is travel in our body. So now in this video we will see the remaining chapter. So here about Neetu, one incident is given to you. Neetu was given a glucose drip. So once Neetu was very sick, all the day she was vomiting and she also had loose motions. Whatever she ate, she vomited. Her father gave her sugar and salt solution. By the evening, Neetu was feeling weak and dizzy. That means she is feeling like fainted. When she got up to go to doctor, she fainted. She fell down. Her father had to carry her to the doctor. The doctor said that Neetu should get admitted in the hospital. She needs to be given a glucose drip. Hearing this, Neetu got confused. She knew that during the games period in the school, the teacher sometimes gave them glucose to drink. But what was a glucose drip? So Dr. Auntie explained, your stomach is upset, your body is not keeping any food and water and it has become very weak. The glucose drip will give you some strength quickly even without eating. So this is the glucose drip. So now here some questions answer are given to you. So first question is, do you remember that in class 4 you made a solution of sugar and salt? Neetu's father also made this and gave her. Why do you think this is given to someone who has vomiting and loose motions? So in case of vomiting and loose motions, the amount of water, salt and sugar decreases in the body. This can be a dangerous situation. Sugar and salt solution is given to replenish these loss. So that's why Neetu's father gave this solution to the Neetu. Next question is, have you heard the word glucose or seen it written anywhere and where? So yes, I have heard the word glucose and have seen it written on the packets of glucose powder. I have also seen many advertisements of glucose on TV and in newspaper. So have you ever tasted glucose? And if yes, then how does it taste? So yes, I have tasted glucose and its taste is sweet. Next question is, have you or anyone in your family been given a glucose drop, when and why? And tell the class about it. So you can write by yourself. Once my grandmother or grandfather, whatever family person, you can write by your own experience. So once my grandmother had to be admitted to hospital and she was sick. She was given the glucose drip in the hospital. Doctor said that it would help her to recover quickly. By this you can get instant energy. The next question is, Neetu's teacher used to tell the girls to have glucose while playing hockey. Why do you think she did this? So lot of sweating happens when you play outdoor games. This results in the loss of water, sugar and salt from the body. And this can sap your body, energy body. So this can decrease the energy from your body. So glucose solution quickly replenish the loss of water and sugar, and that is why Neetu's teacher used to tell the girls to have glucose while they were playing hockey or any outdoor games. The next question is, look at Neetu's picture and describe what is happening. How is the glucose drip is being given? So in the picture we had already seen that it shows glucose drip being given to the Neetu and the glucose solution is in a bottle. A tube and needle is used for supplying glucose to the body. So here the questions answer are this. Now we will see one poem. So here one poem is given to you, that name is Martin's Window, and it is based on the true incident. So here is an old story. It seems so funny. There was a window in Martin's tummy. So it says that there is one old story and it is like a funny. There was a window in Martin's tummy. In Martin's stomach there is a window. Actually by mistake Martin was shot right in the stomach. It bled a lot. So by mistake Martin was shot by a gun and right in the stomach there is a blood a lot. It bleeds a lot from the wound. The wound slowly healed and was covered by skin, but the hole was still there. You could peep right in. So that wound slowly healed, but there is the small layer or thin layer of the skin. But the hole was still there in Martin's stomach or Martin's tummy, and you can peep or you can see right inside the tummy of the Martin. Oh, what a chance for doctors to study what happens to the food inside the body. So by this incident, doctors get a chance to study that what is happening inside the body. So this story seems old, but it is really true. The secret of Martin's stomach help us all, me and you. So this story is like very odd, but it is really a true story, and this secret of Martin's stomach help us all, me and you and all the scientists. So what was that incident? Let me see about that incident. So a story, that is a stomach with a window. So in the poem you read that about a soldier called Martin. His name is Martin. In 1822, he was 18 years old and was very healthy. When he was shot, he got seriously hurt. At that time, Dr. Beaumont was called to treat him. Dr. Beaumont cleaned the wound and put the dressing. After 1.5 years, the doctor found that Martin's wound had healed except for one thing. He had a big hole in his stomach. The hole was covered with a loose flap of skin, that means thin layer of skin, like a washer in a football. What is a washer? So it is a flat ring of metal, rubber or plastic that is used to make a tighter connection between two pieces or parts of something. So they press the skin and you could peep into Martin's stomach. Not only that, the doctor could also take out food from the stomach by putting a tube in the hole. So Dr. Beaumont felt he had found a treasure. Can you guess how much time he spent on doing different experiments on the stomach? 9 years. During this time, Martin grew up and got married. Now what happened? So at that time, scientists did not know how food was digested. How does the liquid, that is digestive juices, in the stomach help to digest the food? Does it only help in making the food wet and soft, or does it also help in digestion? So Dr. Beaumont took some liquid juices out of the stomach. He wanted to see that what would happen to a food item kept in a glass filled with it. So would it get digested on its own? For this, he did an experiment. With the help of a tube, he took out some digestive juice from the stomach. At 8:30 am, he put 20 tiny pieces of boiled fish in 3 milliliter of the juice. He kept the glass at the same temperature as that of our stomach, about 30 degrees centigrade. When he checked at 2 p.m., he found that the pieces of fish has dissolved. That means the food is digested. So Dr. Beaumont tried this experiment with different food items. He gave Martin the same food at the same time and then compared how long it took for the food to be digested in the glass and in Martin's stomach. He recorded his observation in a table. So now let me see his observation. So here a part of his observation table is given to you. For different food items, time taken for the digestion in Martin's stomach and in the glass with the digestive juices. So first is given to you unboiled milk. So in Martin's stomach, it takes 2 hours and 15 minutes to digest, whereas in glass which is filled with digestive juices, it takes 4 hours and 45 minutes. Next is boiled milk. So for that, Martin's stomach takes 2 hours and the glass in which the digestive juices are there, it took 4 hours and 15 minutes. The next is full boiled egg. So it took 3 hours and 30 minutes to digest, whereas the glass which is filled with the digestive juices took the 8 hours. The next is half boiled egg. In stomach it took 3 hours and in the glass it took 8 hours and 6 hours and 30 minutes. Next is raw egg beaten. So it took 2 hours in the stomach and 4 hours and 15 minutes into glass filled with digestive juices. Next is raw egg. So it took 1 hour and 30 minutes in the stomach, whereas 4 hours in the glass. So these are the observation of Beaumont, Dr. Beaumont on the stomach of the Martin. So what does our stomach do? So Dr. Beaumont concluded something like this, that Dr. Beaumont did many experiments and found out many secrets about digestion. He found that food digests faster in the stomach than outside. Did you notice in the table? Yes, as here in the table, the time taken by the stomach to digest the food is less as compared to the time taken by the glass which is filled with the digestive juices. So, food is digested quickly or fast as compared to outside environment or the glass which is filled with the digestive juices. Then our stomach churns or turns the food to digest it. The doctor also saw that the food did not digest properly when Martin was sad. And he also found that the juice in our stomach is acidic. Have you heard of anyone talking about acidity? Especially when that person has not eaten well or the food is not digested properly. So Dr. Beaumont experiments became famous across the world after these many scientists did many such experiments. What did you say? No, they did not shoot people in the stomach, nor did they wait for a patient with a hole in the stomach. They used another scientific ways to look inside our body. Did you like this story of Martin? Or should we say the story of our own stomach? Because the same process is happening in our stomach also. So now, one question is for you. Think and guess the answer. That imagine if you had been in the place of Dr. Beaumont, what experiments would you have done to find out the secrets of our stomach? And you can write about these experiments in your book. So, if I were in the place of Dr. Beaumont, I would have done experiments with boiled rice, chapati and salad. It would have taken out digestive juices from Martin's stomach and would have kept equal amount of boiled rice, chapati and salad in different glasses. I would have checked for the time it took to digest a particular food. I will perform this same experiment as Dr. Beaumont performed, and I will taste on the boiled rice, chapati and salad. So now here the information about two patients of one doctor is given to you, that is good food and good health. So let me see some information about these patients of Dr. Aparna. So Dr. Aparna has two patients. Their name is Rashmi and Kailash. Dr. Aparna talked to them to find out more about them. So read what the doctor found. So here Rashmi is in this picture and Kailash is here in this picture. So first let me see about Rashmi. So Rashmi is 5 years old and she look about 3 years old. She has very thin arms and legs and a pot belly, that is stomach like a balloon. And she often falls sick. She always feels tired and cannot go to school regularly. She does not have the strength enough to even play. And the food she is taking is, she is lucky if she can get a little rice or one roti to eat in a whole day. That means she is not getting a whole meal in a day at least once. So now here let me see about Kailash. So he is a 7 years old and he looks older than his age. His body is fat and flabby. Flabby, that means soft, loose and fleshy body. He has pain in his leg. He is not very active. He goes to school by bus and spends many hours watching TV. And food he is taking is, he does not like to eat home cooked food like dal, rice, vegetables and roti. The only thing he finds tasty are chips, burger, pizzas and soft drinks from the market. So now Dr. Aparna measured the height and weight of the both children. Then she told them, there is only one treatment for both of your problem, that is proper food. The problem can be solved by taking proper food. So here now question answers is given to you. You can discuss this with your friend. So first question is, why do you think Rashmi could eat only one roti in the whole day? So Rashmi is too poor to afford proper meal. That is why she could eat only one roti in the whole day. Next is, do you think Kailash would like games and sports? No, I think Kailash would not like games and sports. His fat and flabby body shows that he hardly does any physical activities. Next is, what do you understand by proper food? So adequate and nutritious food according to one's body needs to make the proper food. The next is, why do you think that the food of Rashmi and Kailash was not proper? So Rashmi is not getting adequate amount of food. On the other hand, Kailash is taking too much food than what his body needs. So moreover, he is eating chips, burgers, pizzas and soft drinks instead of eating homemade food. These are harmful food. So you also keep this in mind that we should not eat this junk food like chips, burgers, pizzas and soft drink. Otherwise, we will also suffer like the problem which is suffered by this Kailash. And we also need to take adequate amount of meal. Otherwise, we will suffer by the problems which was suffered by this Rashmi. By which problem this suffered Rashmi. Next is, find out that talk with your grandparents or elderly person and find out what they ate and what work they did when they were of your age. Now think about yourself, your daily activities and daily diet. Are these similar or different from what your grandparents did and ate? So, I had written from my experience that my grandparents used to eat rice, dal, green vegetables, milk and lot of fresh fruits. They used to do lot of physical activities. They used to walk 2 miles to go to school. They used to play games which involve lot of physical activities. The modern times have changed. We do eat rice, dal and vegetables, but we also take many junk foods. I go to school by school bus. Major part of my free time is spent sitting on sofa, watching TV or playing computer games. We do less amount of physical activities. So are we right? Are we doing right things? Think about this. Now next, so how we can make proper food and proper food is right of every child, that we will see now. So proper food, every child's right. You have read about two children. One is Kailash, who does not like homemade food. The other one is Rashmi, who does not even get one proper meal a day. About half the children in our country are like Rashmi. They do not get enough food that they need to grow and develop properly. These children are weak and sickly. They often ill and in poor health. But it is the right of every child to get proper food. That we had already seen in our class 4, that for that our government started one scheme, that is midday meal scheme. In that they can get meal from the school. So here one story is given to you. It's about one lady whose name is Gomti and lives in Kalahandi district in Odisha. So let me read the story. So Gomti is 30 years old. Gomti works in the field of a rich farmer. For all her hard work, she gets paid very little. So little that she cannot even buy enough rice to feed her family. Some months she does not get any work at all. Then she has to eat leaves and roots from the jungle. Gomti's children are weak with hunger and always sick. Few years ago, her husband died of hunger. Most rice grows in Kalahandi district. Rice is even sent to other states from here. Many times the rice that keeps laying in the godowns gets spoiled. In the same Kalahandi, there are many poor people like Gomti. Why do people die of hunger in such a place? And is it happening right that on the one side, the food or rice which is stored in the godowns gets spoiled, whereas on the other side, the people like Gomti who is died due to the hunger. Think about this and then discuss the given questions over here. That do you know any child who does not get enough to eat in the whole day, and what are the reasons for that? So yes, I know of some children who do not get enough to eat in the whole day, and they live in nearby slum. They are too poor to afford a proper meal in a day, and we should help them to get the meal in a day. If we can help them, then we have to help them. Have you ever seen a godown where lot of grain has been stored and where? So yes, I have seen lot of grain being stored in the nearby mandi. The next now, let me see that what we have learned from the chapter, and the question is that why can you not taste food properly when you have a cold? So we know that the sense of smell helps in getting the complete taste of food. In case of common cold, our nose is blocked, which blocks the sense of smell. That is why we are unable to taste food properly in the case of cold. The next question is, if we were to say that the digestion begins in the mouth, how would you explain this? So the salivary glands are present in the mouth. The saliva contains digestive enzymes. The enzymes from saliva helps in breaking complex sugars into simpler sugars. Thus it can be said that digestion begins in the mouth. So what we have now learned from this chapter, that is different tastes and different taste of different kind of food, different taste buds on our tongue. Then after we had seen that what is glucose and glucose drip by the incident happened with the Neetu. Then after we had shown that how the discovery of the digestion process in our stomach had happened. And then after we had seen that what is good health, or for good health what type of food and how you have to utilize your food to remain healthy. And then after we had seen one story of Gomti, and by this we seen that many people are there in our country who are not getting enough food. So wherever or whenever we get our food, we have to complete our whole meal. We should not waste the food, because many people are there who are not getting proper food or proper one meal in a day. So now in the next video, we'll see the exercise of this chapter. Thank you.